terminated.
Well, the visa terminations are part of President Donald Trump's crackdown on immigration to the U.S., which has recently expanded to include non-citizens legally residing in the country.
And meanwhile, the administration continues to maintain that the mistaken deportation of a Maryland man to a prison in El Salvador was justified. Erica Brown joins us now with more from the White House. Erica.
Charisse and Devin, the legal battle over the Maryland man who was mistakenly deported intensified Tuesday, with a federal judge reprimanding the Trump administration for not complying with the court order to facilitate his return. As President Trump welcomed members of the Navy football team to the White House Tuesday, his administration's legal battle over the Maryland father mistakenly deported intensified. A federal judge admonished the Department of Justice Tuesday for doing, quote, nothing to arrange the return of Kilmar Abrego Garcia, who was mistakenly deported to a prison in El Salvador last month in what administration officials called a clerical error. Protesters outside the Maryland courthouse demanded his return, and Abrego Garcia's wife accused the Trump administration of playing political games with his life.
Our family is torn apart during this scary time, and our children miss their dad so much.
Maryland Senator Chris Van Hollen said he's requested to meet with Salvadoran President Nayib Bukele. Bukele said during a White House visit Monday that he had no intention of returning Abrego Garcia to the U.S.
I believe that the president of El Salvador will reconsider when he understands the full story.
The Trump administration maintains the deportation to a Salvadoran prison was justified, though Abrego Garcia was never charged with a crime.
Based on the sensationalism of many of the people in this room, you would think we deported a candidate for Father of the Year.
The president also escalated his battle with Harvard University after his administration Monday announced a freeze on more than $2 billion in grants when the university refused to comply with a series of administration demands to change campus policy. President Trump suggested Tuesday that Harvard lose its tax-exempt status and be taxed as a political entity. And on that deportation case, the Justice Department says they would facilitate Abrego Garcia's return if he arrived at a port of entry to the U.S., but then they would detain him and deport him to another country. Reporting from the White House, Erica Brown, WWL, Louisiana.